Hello skincare besties, and welcome to day 13 of the Skin and Mind series. Today we are going to be talking about breathwork techniques. Now, I'm sure many people at this point will be like, breathwork on top of the same thing. Yes, it is necessary. So follow me. Now, what is breathwork technique, or what are breathwork techniques? Refers to the intentional control of your breathing to the end that you achieve a specific outcome. Specific outcomes could be to reduce tension, could be to reduce stress, could be emotional release, or it could even be to improve your level of focus. Let's look at types of breathwork techniques. Number one, diaphragmatic breathing. Now, I don't know if you've watched singing videos or if you are in close contact with a singer. You will notice that many times they are advised to breathe from their diaphragm because it helps to sustain their breath and it helps them in breath control. So diaphragmatic breathing is utilizing your diaphragm to sustain your breath. The diaphragm is a muscle that separates your chest region from your abdominal region, and it is very essential when it comes to prolonged breathing. Now, how do you use or utilize your diaphragm to practice mindful breathing? Ensure that you're taking a deep breath. Now, how can you confirm, or how can you be sure that you are breathing from your diaphragm? Is that you will notice your belly rises, not your chest now, your belly. It rises and then it falls. As you are breathing, it rises and it falls. That's a proof that you are breathing from your diaphragm. Another way, another breathwork technique is 4-7-8 breathing. 4-7-8 breathing. Now, how does this work? You're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. Now, let's practice that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Now that is the 4-7-8 breathing. About the box breathing. Similar to the 4-7-8 breathing, but with a certain twist. It implies inhaling for 4 seconds, holding your breath for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and holding your breath for 4 seconds. Now let's practice that. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that is the box breathing. Now, number 4 is the alternate nostril breathing. Now, this is so funny, but I'm going to demonstrate it as well. You close one nostril and you inhale through the other, exhale through it. Then you repeat the same with the other nostril. So you could just demonstrate that. Close a nostril, inhale, exhale. Close the other one, inhale and exhale. Lastly on the list is mindful breathing. Now, this is not really a technique, but it's just about paying attention to your breath. Now, I recommend doing this the last thing before you sleep, or the first thing when you wake up. It's just observing how your breath sounds, observing how you are breathing. Just be mindful, being present, being aware of your breathing basically. And as I said, do this in the morning or at night because you'll be able to track it better. And one fun exercise to do while practicing this type or technique of breathing is that you can check your respiratory rate. So your respiratory rate is the number of breaths that you are able to produce in a minute. The normal range is 12 to 20 breaths per minute. So you could just track your rate for a minute. It's a way of practicing mindful breathing. Now, how do you start, or how do you incorporate these breathing techniques in your daily routine? As always, start small. Start intentional. It's something you want to be intentional about. As I said, when you wake up, before you sleep, don't forget, it's not really a difficult task like that. It's just something that you can do for a minute or two, and you are good. Number 2, practice it before you head out in the morning. As I said, it could be on your bed, fine. It could be while you're in the bathroom, while you're brushing your teeth. It could be on the coffee table, on the dining table, whichever works for you. Do it before stressful events. If you know that this thing that I'm about to do will stress me out, you want to practice breathing techniques before you do it. Breathing techniques is something that helps pregnant women to relax when they are in labor. In fact, I was watching a video a few days of a woman who was giving birth to our baby at home in a water bath, and then she said something that really caught my interest. She said she has learned to breathe through her contractions. It helps her better than shouting during her contractions. So breathing techniques helps you to calm down and relax. You want to do it before stressful events, and you also want to do it at night before you go to bed, as I said, and make it a habit. As always, as it pertains to every mindfulness techniques you've learned in this 13 days, it should be a habit for you to see results. This brings us to the end of today's video. Sure, you learned one or two things. Which is your favorite breathing technique? I'm curious to see people that will choose the alternate nostril techniques, because it can be really quite funny. But if you'd love us to know your favorite breathing techniques, let us know in the comment section. I remain, as always, yours truly, Ifeoluwa Ajadi. Don't forget to like, love, show us some love, follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel.